Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show how to create the scheduled transactions. Money Manager EX application allows creating a scheduled transaction to track financial activities that will occur, at once or at regular intervals. For example, payment of the bills or monthly charges. When we have one or more scheduled transactions are enabled, this transaction will be created automatically, or it will give a reminder to the user to create them, or it will appear in the dashboard. To create schedule transaction, click schedule transaction from the left menu and click new button. In this we have two different dates. When this schedule transaction will happen, the due date of that, and what is the actual date paid, and when this all scheduled transaction need to be repeated. So we have different options. You want this scheduled transaction only once, weekly or bi-weekly or monthly or every 2 months, or different options are there. For example, I'm taking one transaction that occurs daily basis. Just for an example, select daily, and here we need to enter how many payments are left with. If we want to this scheduled transaction happen for always, keep this blank as this field as a blank, or otherwise, if you want to specific number of payments need to happen, you can add it. And maybe another good example, if you have some loans and you want to pay monthly EMI for that loan, so in that case you can select the repeat as a monthly, and you can enter what is the EMI left with, how many months you need to pay this EMI. And below that we have two different check boxes: request user to enter the payment and grant automatic executions. Okay, so we will create two different scheduled transactions for daily, and we will see how these two checkboxes are playing role. So maybe I would create three, one with selecting individual these checkboxes and one without selecting either one of them. And if you look at the transaction details screen, so this is almost same as what we have seen in the last video. For creating the transaction, all the fields remain same. And let me select grant automatic execution here. Here I will say I want to pay 11 rupees. Let's say I will be paying from the wallet. Let me select pay as supermarket and category as home needs, or maybe let me select as a food and groceries, and click OK. And this particular checkbox is this particular scheduled transaction is created. Click new, and I will select again as daily basis, and I will select this time as a request user to enter. Here I will select enter the payment as 22 rupees, and account will be, let's say I'll keep my wallet itself, and the pay will be bakery shop, and category will be food dining out. And click OK to save this scheduled transaction. And the third one I will create daily basis, and I'm not going to select either none of the checkboxes, and here I will keep the amount as 33, and the same account, and pay as a automobile workshop, and categories as, let's say, car maintenance, and click OK. If you look at here, 3 transactions, scheduled transaction we have created. And if you look at the left side column 1, there is some icons are given. So the blank one saying that no icons, that means this transaction do not selected any one of the check boxes. And if we have only one arrow, that is for the request user to enter the payment. And if we have a double arrow, so this transaction will be created automatically. When these two occurrences happen, when you restart the start the money manager application, that time this transaction will get executed. And below the screen you have option to edit and duplicate the transaction entry, delete, those kind of options available. And there are two things you have: enter and skip. For example, for the last entry which requires to be posted manually, in that cases if you click enter, it will post the transaction to your selected account. If you skip it for today, this will be skipped. This reminder will come for the tomorrow. And also if you go to the dashboard, so you will see upcoming transactions, and if you expand them, it will tell what are those transactions, and it will say the payment due is 0 days delay. That means today this payment needs to happen. And for now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to close the application and open the application again. That time we will expect one transaction will be created automatically here, and one transaction it will show us the pop-up, and third transaction we will try to post it manually. Yeah, so auto repeat transaction pop-up came, and for this one request user to enter the payment option is selected. That's why while launching the application it is giving a reminder you to make this transaction, and this is for the 22 rupees. I'm going to click OK. And the other scheduled transaction which we have selected is a grand automatic execution. While launching, this will be automatically created behind the scene. Just click OK and go back to the my wallet, and here you will see one transaction created for the 11 rupees and one created for the 12 rupees. The 11 rupees one is nothing but our automatic transaction, which has the 2 arrows in the left side. And for the third one, which is 33 rupees, we didn't see any transaction created over here. Those transactions we will go and create manually. And if you come back to the dashboard right now, and it shows the those reminder, but whatever it is already executed, it will show us a 1 day remaining, because today's transaction is posted, and tomorrow we need to post this transaction once again. And one which we have not done yet, that will show us a 0 days delay. And go to the transaction, schedule transaction, or the other way, if you want to, rather than clicking here, if you click upcoming transaction, it will automatically taken to the schedule transaction page. Now I'm going to select this and I'm going to say enter. When you click enter, this time this schedule transaction screen will be automatically populated by clicking the enter screen. And if you want to make some changes, you can make changes, or otherwise you can click OK to create them. So now these transactions were created automatically, and I will create one more transaction manual, and I will show how to skip them. Select as daily, and let's say this is for the 5 rupees. and account will be my wallet. I'm selecting the page randomly and click OK. So for this, just hit skip button. That's it. It will skip and it will not show any reminder in the dashboard for today's payment. And in place of using this enter and skip, you can right click on this entry and you have the similar options: enter next occurrence, skip next occurrence, and if you want to new or delete, all other options are enabled over here. And if you want to delete something, just select that particular and say delete the scheduled transaction and click S to confirmation message. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please go and subscribe and share it with your friends and families. Thank you so much.